think we're up. We're running. What a day. One thing that's a problem is that we don't have very good signal. So maybe this is going to be slightly problematic on the live stream, but we'll see how it goes. But look at this day. Whilst we do have connectivity, look at this. Fantastic conditions for the dogs. Hey Chipperoo, what's happening? Do you know? Leave that, thank you. Thank you. What is it? Thank you, leave that alone. Mud. Right, well, I'm just going to pan up for a second, directly dead ahead, just where that tree is, right in the centre. There's 2 dog walkers with about 8 dogs up in front of us. And just to the left, just in front of the castle, there are 2 other dog walkers with about 12 or 13 dogs. So we are maybe going to come into some traffic, but we're pretty well versed at these kind of things. But I'm just pointing out early in case I have to take some corrective action with the pups. Right, let's spin around. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome along to Crighton Pet Services live dog walk. If you're watching this as part of a video on my channel, thank you very much. We're live every day around about the same time. There's the logo to watch out for. Yeah, I like to show the owners just exactly what we get up to on our sessions. And the best way to do that is to jump onto our live stream and show you the fun and games, the location, the conditions, the challenges, and of course, well, all importantly, the puppies. Oh, Chipperoo, another poo-poo buddy, another poo. Excuse me while we deal with this. Duty calls, as they say. Right, well done, boy. Good boy. Thank you for waiting for me. Good boy. Around cue, Ruby's gone as well. So we'll just hang on for 2 seconds. Sorry, guys. Excuse us while we put ourselves to work. We'd be irresponsible if we don't pick up after ourselves. After all. Right. 10 seconds. There's someone running right at us, right towards us. I'm a bit unsure about, yeah. Hi Ruby, thank you. Good girl. Hi. Hi. Quiet down. Right, we're off and running. We're better now. Hopefully the signal stays with us. Hopefully no more emergency pickups poo-wise. And hopefully we can get on with our session, talking to you about the dogs and about the fun and games that we're going to have today. So we've got, we're in one of the best locations as far as the dogs are concerned today. Right in the heart of Edinburgh, one of the grounds of one of the castles that Scotland boasts. And I'll just pan around slowly just to show you the space that we have here, and we've got loads more behind the castle and as far as the grounds stretch out. So we're going to go and make the most of that. Join us on the walk. You don't have to pick up any of the poo. You might have to suffer me doing it, but you guys don't have to do anything. We're just going to wait. Just wait. Ruby, thank you. Good chip. Good you guys. There's just a couple here we don't want to get tangled up with them. We'll let them pass us without any fuss. Good you guys. Well done. Good patience. Well done. Good puppies. I'm not saying that we can't go and say hello to this dog, but we're just going to let these guys get ahead of us so that we can not feel self-conscious about chatting to the camera, right? It's really just for me. It's really just for me. Yeah, welcome along. Thank you for joining us. It is such a brilliant day today. The conditions are fantastic for the dog. It's really warm. That sun on your skin is just beautiful. Everything okay? Okay. Sure. Do you want us to walk ahead of you? Oh, I see the toilet. That's what you were checking. Sorry, I thought there was like a behaviour issue or something. Sorry. Hi, bud. Hello. Who's pining? Come on, bud. We'll maybe get out ahead of you and try and give you some space, ladies. There we go. Right, enough of the muddy puddle, you lot. 3 seconds. Good pups. Good pups. That was a classic case of miscommunication there. I don't know if you heard what she said, but the poor pup has been having some problems with his bum, and I thought she was coming over to tell us that there was problems with the dog, as in he was a bit reactive or something. So anyway, no harm done. The doggies had an interaction. And how is the chat going? Frank, you're first. Yes, you are. Thank you for tuning in. I've been watching some of your videos and enjoying them. Sometimes you've been going live when I've been unable to watch, but I have been watching back, but I am supporting it. So we're doing good. It's a lovely day and we're happy. Go faster. I can't. I physically can't. And Vlad, hello. How are we doing? Oh, look at this pup. Are you alone? Mac, we don't need to chase it. Did you see that? There's no owner around for a long way, so interesting. We'll keep going. He certainly hasn't came from behind us, so unless I missed something. Whoa! I'm trying to read the messages and I'm stumbling across the place. Hi, Ori. And procrastinate. Yeah, you can just procrastinate as much as you want. You can do that all morning. Ah, Chipperoo, you've got no bother with the water, kid. We need to take you down to the river one day. We're going to go this way. Otis, Mac. Good pups. Great response. Good, you guys. Nearly new. By my side. Thank you. Good puppies. Good puppies. Chat is popping off. Thank you for everyone who's tuning in. I'll keep one eye on the dogs and one eye on the chat as we go, but yeah, this is just from my point of view of being outside every day of the year. These conditions are phenomenal. I am soaking it up. I've definitely overdressed. I've got my fleece on and my hoodie, and I honestly could just be walking in a t-shirt. It is that warm. But it's certainly very, very beautiful for Edinburgh in January. Speaking of beautiful, not the two guys that are looking at us, but the castle itself. And the pups are just lapping up. We're just going to move this way so we don't earwig on those guys' conversation. This way. Good puppies, good response. Good. So yesterday in my little update to my owners, we spoke about one of the dogs being a little bit overwhelmed by life. We'll maybe talk about that particular incident another day. It's not really that important what happened, but what is important is that we were talking about what can happen with the dogs, and they can essentially be called trigger stacking. If you're not familiar with it, it's quite an interesting thing. So basically, imagine building a Jenga tower with just one block on top of another block on top of another block. Eventually, no matter how skillful you do it, eventually, if it's only one block wide, it's going to fall over eventually. I don't know if that'll be 10 stacks or 20, but for everyone trying, it'll be a bit different. And that's the same with the dogs in this particular thing called trigger stacking. They can deal with so many things before it starts to affect them. And we had that, I think, yesterday with little Ruby howling at some dogs that she didn't know. And she doesn't normally do that. She's not really that reactive when we're out. And it was probably a case of just a little bit too much with all the things that have gone on in the last, say, 72 hours here in the UK. So we've had like really bad winds, like 100-mile-an-hour gusts. And that's not like that's stressful for the dogs. And they hold on to that. And even although they might not be bothered at the time, and you might think, oh, they've not bothered about that one bit, it can stack up like those Jenga blocks until either they get really good healthy sleep or really good explosive energy to like let off that tension. And that could be running or a long walk, or doing some other natural behaviours like digging or rolling around or wrestling with a pup, that kind of thing. So we had it yesterday. We had it quite bad with a couple of the dogs, and it's nice to report today that they seem back to their normal self. The tensions have all died down, and we're quite subdued. We're a bit more chilled. Although there is quite a big dog right behind us, so we'll maybe just let them pass us. Standing here, I'm sure Chip will go and say good morning. Hiya. How you doing? Hello, sausage. How you doing? You're bonny. You are a good-looking rooster. You are. It is. I've got a leaking head here. I'm sweating. Yeah. So, I know. We shouldn't complain, should we? We should not complain. Oh, he's a good-looking boy. Is he quite young? Okay, yeah. You're a good age, bud. Yeah, I was going to say, you've got that puppiness about you, but you're a bit more settled and mature. Nice chatting to you. We'll see you again. Right, Ruby, we'll go this way, sweetheart. Come this way. And come the way that Chip's going. We'll leave those guys to it. Well done, you guys. Look at that for a show. Look at my team. Now, Alfie, if you were to go up there, that would make the Holy Trinity. Alfie, up. Go on, up. Go on. All right, you sit there. You sit nice. Let's see if we can get you all in shot. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Good boy, Mac. Excellent work, you guys. Oh, nice. Chipperoo, you've got your tail wagging. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Very well done from some of the dogs there. That's quite a big dog. I'm pretty sure he was still had his bits, which sometimes they can get a bit stressed about. So they've done well. They've made some good choices there. Yeah, Ori, there's definitely a bit of carnage here where we are. There's like branches everywhere. They're getting snagged on every part of the lead. after yesterday's issues with the lead, I've got rubies actually just in my hand as opposed to tied to my belt, so I can let it go and untangle them a bit more effectively if I need to. But both Chip and Ruby, I've got plenty of freedom, plenty slack. It's just a little bit here that's tangled up, but we'll fix that before the end of the session. But yeah, it's a shame. It's a real shame. This weather has had a big effect on the dogs, obviously, but also a big effect on the scenery and the terrain. Nature's way of pruning, isn't it? So some of the dead wood pulled out and make way for the fresh stuff, which is no bad thing. It's just a shame some of the, here's another one, I think that's maybe been down a while actually, mind you. It's just a shame that some of the really old and massive trees in Edinburgh have had the same issue. We've had in the centre of Edinburgh, the Botanic Gardens, I think there's a tree that was about 260-year-old or something along those lines, has seen its last. So maybe it can be salvaged, I don't know. I don't really know much about these things. But yeah, we've had the terrain is a bit tough, so to speak. But it'll make way for, there's more life in a dead tree than there is in a living one. So, you know, all the little insects and organisms that live off the nutrients that are in the tree. So life goes on in its own funny way. Here we go, look at me getting philosophical. Dogs and a philosophy lesson. What else would you like? Probably just the dogs, right? Just the dogs. But yeah, we're doing fine. It's a nice morning. If you haven't tuned into us before, we go live every day at this time. So if you'd like to, and there's absolutely no need to, but if you would like to, you can subscribe to our channel. And we're not a million miles away from 1,000 people doing that. So, oh, haha, thank you. Melanie, good morning, Scotland. Good morning, Melanie. How are we? How are things over in the good old US of A today? Oh no, look at this. Now we're getting into real problematic territory. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Can I fix this on the stream? Maybe we could just go back. No, I'm going to require both hands. Okay, well, this is a nice time to say thank you all for tuning into this. Look at the sweat I've got coming off me. It is roasting here today. It's lovely. So we're gonna sign off from the live. If you've not done it already, hit the subscribe button and you'll see us again tomorrow, same time. Different dogs, different combination, but same. Well, you'll see some of the same faces, I would imagine. And yeah, we'll be back for 10 or 15 minutes tomorrow to say hi, check in, see how you're all doing, and then every day this week. So don't miss out, don't leave it to chance for the algorithm to bring you back. Hit that follow button, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next walk if you care. And I'm about to get busy untangling and untying all of this nonsense, so wish me luck. Okay, from me and the dogs, thank you for tuning in. All the best. Have a nice day. Have a great day. Bye bye.